Welcome to this hands-on lab for Red Hat Enterprise Linux 10. In this exercise, you will learn how to give a regular user administrative privileges using sudo. By the end, you will be able to create a user, add them to the administrative wheel group, verify their sudo access, and apply security best practices. Let's get started. Here is what we will cover. First, the concept of sudo and the wheel group. Second, creating a new user account. Third, adding the user to the wheel group. Fourth, testing sudo access. Fifth, an alternative method using the vsudo command. Finally, verification and security best practices. Before you begin, make sure you have a RHEL 10 system with root access, or an account that already has sudo, and a terminal window. Note that when you install RHEL 10, the first user you create is automatically added to the wheel group, and can run sudo from the start. Let's understand how sudo works. Sudo lets an authorized user run commands with root privileges without ever sharing the root password. Authorization is controlled by a file called the sudoers file at /etc/sudoers, together with drop-in files in /etc/sudoers.d. On Red Hat systems, the default sudoers file contains a line that grants full administrative access to members of the wheel group. The line reads %wheel all equals, in parentheses, all, all. In plain English, any member of the wheel group can run any command as any user on any host. So remember this one fact. On RHEL, adding a user to the wheel group is the standard way to give them full sudo access. Step 1. Create the user account. On your RHEL 10 system, run the command sudo useradd -m jsmith. The -m flag creates the user's home directory under /home. Then set a password with sudo passwd jsmith. You will be prompted to type and confirm a strong password. When it succeeds, you should see this message: passwd. All authentication tokens updated successfully.
Step 2. Add the user to the wheel group. Run sudo usermod -a G wheel jsmith. The -a flag means append, and it is essential because it adds the new group without removing the user from their existing groups. Without it, usermod replaces the whole group list, which can lock the user out of their own files. Now verify the membership with the ID command. You should see wheel in the groups list with group ID 10.
Step 3. Test that sudo actually works. Switch to the new user with su-jsmith and enter the user's password. Now run sudo whoami. When prompted, enter jsmith's password again. Sudo should print the word root, which proves the command ran with administrative privileges. You can also open an interactive root shell with sudo-I, as you see here. Remember, sudo always asks for the user's own password, never the root password. Step 4. An alternative approach, a custom sudoers rule with vsudo. Sometimes you want to grant a specific user access without full wheel membership. The vsudo command opens the sudoers file with built-in syntax checking. Never edit /etc/sudoers with a regular text editor, because one syntax error can break sudo for every user on the system. A clean way is to create a drop-in file, vsudo-f/etc/sudoers.d/jsmith, and add the line jsmith all equals, in parentheses, all. Save and exit. vsudo validates the file before installing it, and you can double-check everything with vsudo-c. Step 5. Verification and auditing. To see exactly what a user is allowed to run, use sudo-l-U jsmith. This lists jsmith's sudo privileges. To list everyone in the wheel group, run getEnt group wheel. And to validate the syntax of all sudoers files, run vsudo-c. It should print /etc/sudoers parsed OK. Before we finish, a few best practices. Keep the wheel group small and add only trusted administrators. Prefer command-specific rules in /etc/sudoers.d over blanket access. Avoid passwordless no-passwd rules, except for automation where they are truly needed. Monitor sudo usage with journal control-t sudo, and if a user says sudo is not working, check their group membership with ID and validate the configuration with vissudo-c. Also, remember that group changes take effect the next time the user logs in. Congratulations! You have completed the lab. Let's recap. You created a user, added them to the wheel group, tested sudo access, and verified the configuration. You now know how to grant, review, and audit administrative privileges on RHEL 10. Practice this exercise on a test virtual machine. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lab.